Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay.
Inside, ball one.
Witt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Inside corner for a strike. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Aaron Judge at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. To the right side, Williamson. Play made. That ends the inning. Welcome back from Miami, Florida, where it's time to win or go home. It's the World Baseball Classic semifinal round. Stepping in, Johnny Damon. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. On the mound now, Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. On the ground to the left. A sliding stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So digging in, Ben Williamson. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 2 now. Out to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now it's Gavin Lux. He was late there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to the World Baseball. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Inside, almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Roll to short, possible 2-ball. Williams to second, to Diaz. That's 2. Bases empty after the double play. Roman Anthony, the next to hit.
Looks like a really good fastball today.
Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next bat. Byron Buxton stands in now and watches strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Damon on his way over. He's got it. And that ends the Ernie Clement now in the game as he takes over 3rd. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to 3rd. No swing. Just held it back there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Chandler Simpson. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on.
Hey.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2. In the air, left field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 2 away. So up next, Carson Williams. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back as we go to the last of Andres Munoz comes on now.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And that one is lifted in the air. Simpson should have this one. And there are 2 outs. So here is Bryce Harper.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk. And now the winning run is on base. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in
3. Swing. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, David Bednar. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit, and a big swing and a miss. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Out of here. The 2-run shot. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Swings through that one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Johnny Damon. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swings through it for the K. And the runner holds. Now, Garrett Whitlock will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Williamson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Makes the catch in and go. Ernie Clement digs in now. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Into center. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. So now, looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. So digging in, Roman Anthony. Bucks past him. The next to hit takes ball one. Right through there for a strike.
He is going to sleep well tonight if his team can come through with the win. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. The relay, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. We are tied at 2. Runners at the corner. So the closer summoned from the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Way in the box now. Take strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Gabe Spire.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe. 3-2. They take the lead. No outs. Runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter for Ducha. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. One on, nobody out, a run in here in extra innings. In the dirt, and it scoots away. No advance, though. Popped in the air, left field. One down. So back to the top of the order. And now Chandler Simpson. That one fouled off.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Turan tossed to second, and that's all they'll get. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Michael Wacha.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And it's into the gap. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself off an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And he pumps it a strike. Just missed. Good job to fight that one off. And it's second. Liner snagged it first. Back here in Miami, we're in extras here. Bryce Harper now at the plate. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. There's a strike. And Judge takes a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. Tying run at the plate. They're down to their final strike. And that'll do it. They're moving on. Here's one final look at the line score.